What is happening, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So this is a definitely disappointing and well-deserved defeat, and this is in regards to the game against Man City in the Carabao Cup final. So basically I was thinking that we'll certainly be coming away with a victory. Recently we've been going to Wembley and coming away with victories, and today was definitely a different result, something that obviously I was deep down expecting, but truthfully speaking, the better team did definitely win. City were much more organised, they were much more hungrier in my opinion. They definitely did want the cup. And let's just talk about our team selection going into the game. So of course Ospina has been the cup keeper throughout the whole season, so he definitely started in goal. In defence we reverted back to the back five. Why? I do not know, but I will be talking about that shortly. So as the right wing back, we obviously saw Hector Bellerin playing. The three that were part of the defence were Mustafi, Koscielny, as well as Callum Chambers. The left wing back was in the form of Nacho Monreal. In the middle of the park, Wenger opted for the three, which was Xhaka, Wilshere, as well as Ramsey. So this was the first time Ramsey and Wilshere played together in 150 games. So this is the first time they've started together in 150 games. Let's just take that and let it sink in. And Ozil was playing right behind Aubameyang, and essentially we didn't look as hungry as Man City did. Of course, Wenger really hasn't won this particular cup. It's quite puzzling, really, that he hasn't actually won the League Cup. Over the years, he certainly hasn't taken it seriously, but obviously this year it was a chance to win silverware, and we find ourselves in the final and have a great opportunity of actually winning silverware, and we certainly blew it. So in the first few minutes of the game, we sort of threatened, if you like. We did look up, we turned up for the races, and eventually Man City took the driving seat and they were absolutely all over us. Aguero was brilliant, obviously got himself a goal, and to be fair, I was quite disappointed with Aguero's goal, purely because it was one big punt from the back from their keeper. He certainly didn't push it into Mustafi. Mustafi didn't fall over, nothing really happened, and before you know it, he was in on goal, and it was certainly the first goal that obviously opened the scoring for Man City, and it was a very, very disappointing goal to concede in my opinion. Mustafi was weak, he was standing there complaining, and he weren't certainly chasing the play down to make sure that nothing does come out of it. By that point, it was certainly a bit too late for him. But from that particular moment, I knew that this game was going to be a very, very difficult game. Going into this game, I did also anticipate to have a very difficult game. We didn't have any chances whatsoever. And my opinion in terms of why we did not create any chances is purely because Ozil was isolated up top with Aubameyang. Aubameyang did not get any service. He did have one brilliant chance, which was in the first half, which I do believe, lack of service or service, he should have put that chance away. He was literally in front of goal and he hit the ball into the keeper twice. Ozil should have certainly pulled the trigger on that particular occasion, but he decided to pass. He's an assist king, so obviously I do understand why he decided to pass. The angle was certainly going narrower and narrower, but Aubameyang certainly should have put that one away. But Man City was certainly a bit more organised. So in terms of the fact that we reverted back to the back five, we've been playing with a back four recently, which meant that we obviously short a man up top. Obviously the other extra man was playing in defence, and this is where this whole Ozil isolation situation comes into play. If we'd opted to play that additional person up top, which may have been in the form of Iwobi or Danny Welbeck, then things may certainly would have been different. Ozil may have been able to carry out his duties in a different manner, if you like, which led to the isolation of Aubameyang. I really couldn't blame him, purely because he wasn't getting the service that he deserves or requires in order for him to make things happen. But as a world-class forward would like to think he is, you should certainly try and make things happen for yourself. So in terms of the midfield trio, Xhaka was absolutely poor. Yet again, I'm absolutely sick of talking about Xhaka. His ball work was absolutely atrocious. He lost the ball on multiple occasions, 4 to 5 occasions he ended up losing the ball, nothing coming out of it. And overall, the performance from the team was really poor. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen moving forward. We do face Manchester City yet again on Thursday. We are currently sitting in 6th in the league. And in terms of us picking up some points, the team certainly needs to make up to the fans in terms of this particular defeat. Of course, City are the better team. I understand that and I do know that, but at least do turn up, do put in an effort. The tactics were completely wrong, and we didn't look like we wanted to win the cup at all, in my opinion. And it was just a poor performance overall. So of course we do move on. This is, in my opinion, the only chance we did have of actually gaining silverware this season, but we are still also in the Europa League, but we do have AC Milan next. So obviously AC Milan will be watching this game and watching how Man City is set up, hoping that they will certainly be able to deploy the same tactics on the 8th of March. But fingers crossed, we can certainly go further into this competition, which is the Europa League, and get ourselves some silverware and a route into the Champions League next season. So as usual, guys, please do let me know what you think in the comments below on this disappointing evening. If you are watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.